I've been having problems with that microphone. I'm not sure why it keeps choosing some other input, but that's what was happening there. Sorry about that. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this webinar on searching and importing comps. My name is Matt Johnson with SFREP. Now, you may be able to tell that I have lost part of my voice. I had COVID last week, and so I'm still recovering from that. And one of the things that I'm still recovering from is a bad cough, and been losing my voice over the last few days. So we're going to power through here, and we're going to do I'm going to show you a pre-done video. We're not going to actually take too long on this topic. It's pretty simple once you kind of express everything that you need to say and you need to see. But what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a video. This is a video that I have not released yet on YouTube. So this will be your first time seeing it. It's an updated video that we did a while ago. It's going to be completely updated. I think I finished it last week, and I'm going to be posting it this week, but you'll get to see it here first. And it's going to be on searching and importing comps in Appraise-It Pro. So if you're moving over from Appraise-It Classic to Appraise-It Pro, or if you are brand new to SFREP, you're going to get a lot from this video. Okay, and it's really not that long. It's like 3 or 4 minutes long, and then we'll take questions at the end. So if you have any questions, you can go ahead and use the chat, which will be over on the right-hand side of the screen over there. You can also make this screen bigger, make the video bigger. I don't know if you're very familiar with YouTube, but down on the bottom, there's going to be a little elongated rectangle. If you click on that, it's going to put YouTube into theater mode, and it'll make the video bigger, and you'll still be able to see everything. Plus, the chat will move from the side down to the bottom. You can also use the 2 bracket icon, and what that'll do is that will make everything go full screen, so it'll be much easier for you to see, but you are going to lose the chat, so keep that in mind. Now, if you do want to ask any questions, you can use that chat. If you're watching this after the fact, you can also use this email address, and you can also use it now if you wish. I'll be checking it as well. training@sfrep.com. Just use that email address. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Now, of course, if you need immediate assistance on something, you're going to want to contact our tech support. That's going to be tech@sfrep.com, or you can call them 7 days a week at 800-644-4051. That's 800-644-4051. So if you have any questions, go ahead and get them into the chat now. I'll be watching that, and we'll answer them on the back side of this video. Okay. And of course, once again, if you're watching this, and by the way, these are archived. So if you want to watch it over again, or if you want to watch it later on, by the way, there's a big cement truck outside my house. They're redoing the sidewalk, so apologize for that. But if you want to watch this again, you can just follow the link that's in the email. Or you can go to our YouTube page, which is youtube.com/SFREP, and then click on live, and you'll see this webinar and you can rewatch it. All right. So we're going to roll the clip. On the backside, we will take any questions that you might have. Some of the most powerful features in Appraise-It Pro are the searching and importing of reports and comps. In this video, we'll go over how it all works. To access Report Search, go to the File menu to open the Backstage and select Search from the menu on the left. At the top, you have the Search Criteria section where you can type in search terms. The more items you search on, the more targeted your search results will be. For example, if I search for Charlotte in the city field, it will show all reports where Charlotte is listed as the subject city in the report. If I also fill in the zip code, it will further narrow down the search to just one in this case, the only report in my database that was performed in the 28226 zip code. Below the search form are the search results. These are displayed in a table kind of like Microsoft Excel. A front view photo for the currently selected address along with some key details are also displayed to the right. When you find the report you're looking for, you can open it by selecting it and then clicking Open Report, or by simply double-clicking on it in the results list. The search criteria fields are also customizable. You can remove one by clicking on the trash can icon to its right, and move it up and down in the ranking by clicking on the arrows to its left. New items can also be added by using the pull-down menu for Add Field. There are 2 main ways you can import a report's forms or comps into an existing open report. The first way is by using the search function in the File menu that we just went over. Search for a report with a target report already open in Appraise-It Pro. When you find the report you want to import from, right-click on the address in the results grid and click Import Forms or import comps, or use the buttons in the lower right. If you're importing forms or addenda, make the selection of what you wish to import into your currently opened report. Then, select whether you wish to overwrite repeatable forms like comp pages with the new data or add new repeatable forms to contain the incoming information. You can also choose whether to overwrite existing populated fields and use incoming extended comments. If you're importing comps, use the pull-down menu under Destination to select where you wish to place each comp. If you don't wish to import a given comp, select None. When you have made your selections, check whether you wish to overwrite existing comparables in your report with the imported data, and then click Import. The second way to import is done from within the open report. Simply go to the Home menu and select Import Forms or Import Comparables. The process is very similar as before, but there's no search functionality, so make sure you know which report you want to import from first. A third way to import comp and listing data is to use the Comp Manager app built into Appraise-It Pro. This program has its own video which you can watch using the link below in the video description. And that's it. If you need help or have any questions, email us at tech@sfrep.com or give our tech support a call 7 days a week at 800-644-4051. Thanks for watching, and as always, thanks for being an SFREP customer. Now, I told you guys that wasn't going to be long. So go ahead and get your questions in now. A couple of small housekeeping things I want to go over real quick. Then we'll check and see if you guys have any questions. If you go to our website, you can come over here and mouse over training. We do have our video library, which is just going to take you to links for our YouTube. I'll show you the YouTube page here in a second. I got it pulled up right here. But if you come down here to training calendar, this will show you all of the trainings that we have scheduled. We have 2 more scheduled for this week, this month, and then I'm going to basically be taking some time off for Christmas and New Year's. So the next one we have coming up is using Comp Manager. That's going to be on the 15th. That's going to be next Friday at noon Eastern. All times are Eastern. And then Introduction to Appraise-It Pro, which is kind of our getting started with Appraise-It Pro webinar. That is going to be on the 20th at 1 p.m. Now, you can go to January on here, but I have not yet done January yet. But I'm going to be doing January and February coming up here in the next day or so. So keep a lookout for that. The other thing I do want to point out is if you go to YouTube and just do a search for SFREP, you will find our account here. And let's see, there's me right there because we're live right now. And if you come over here to live, you'll see all of the previous webinars we've done. This is the one right now that we're doing. These are the 2 that are coming up. So if you want to rewatch this video, you can just click on here. And if you go under videos, coming up in the next day or so, I will have the video that you just watched posted here. There was a technical problem I was working on, and it seems that it's now been fixed. So I'm going to go ahead and post that. And that's an updated video. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of going through all of the different videos, and I am refreshing them so that they are current and have all of our latest branding, and also just are a little bit nicer. Just kind of redoing them because a lot of these videos were done like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. So I just want to update them with all of the latest technology that we've added. Let's see if you guys have any questions. No questions. So remember, if you do have any questions, feel free to, after the video, you can just email them to training@sfrep.com. I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. If you are currently in the market for a new computer, feel free to email me there. I'll give you the specs that we recommend and kind of point you in the right direction. We do have a webinar that we do on that as well. I haven't done one in a little while. Probably going to have to redo that because a lot of different computers have come out for the holidays. So look for that webinar coming up in January. January is kind of always the best outside of back to school and probably Christmas. Right now is actually a really good time to buy laptops. However, if you have an outlet store of some kind, whether here in Charlotte we have a Best Buy outlet, some big cities have them. If you want to pick up like an open box, January, February is the best time to do that. So you can look out for some great deals coming up on that too. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, once again, just send an email to training@sfrep.com. I will be happy to answer any and all questions that you guys have. Thank you so much for showing up. I didn't want to take up too much of your time. Looks like we were right at about 10 minutes, which is what I planned on. And I hope that all of you have a wonderful Christmas if I don't see you before then. Any of you who are going to the ACTS conference in Colorado Springs, Colorado in April, myself and our new CEO, Remington, will both be there. Be happy to see you and talk to you and show you what we got cooking. And always love talking to you guys whenever you show up to any of these conferences. So we're going to be at the ACTS conference in Colorado Springs, and then we'll also be in Vegas for both of the big conferences in Vegas, Appraisal Summit and Valuation Expo this coming fall, in fall of 2024 in Las Vegas. All right. I hope all of you have a wonderful rest of your week and a wonderful Christmas, and we will see you next time.